Okay, so let's get this started. The first thing we have to do here is to create a new Unity project where all of our game files are going to be. So any scripts that we use, any third-party assets, any different packages that you want to use, they're going to be inside this project. First of all, we need to set the project name, and here I'm going to write Unity Audio. Then we have to set the location of the project. Notice that here in this video I'm using the users folder, then / my username, then projects, which I highly recommend you to have at least one project folder to keep all of your Unity projects, and then / Zenva. Okay. We're going to enable the 3D mode here. You're not going to select 2D for this specific lesson, and we're going to leave Unity Analytics off. But if you want, you're free to enable this. After we do all of these two things, we're going to hit Create Project and sit back and wait just for a little bit while Unity is going to create the project. Okay, include project settings and then necessary libraries and images. Just wait for a few seconds, 10 to 20 seconds, and you're going to see this. Okay. Now, to make sure we are seeing the same layout, we're going to click here in the top right in Layout and then select Default. Okay. Just so we're going to have all of the same tabs. Okay. And then we're going to take a look in our project tab. Okay. This window here. You see that you have an assets folder here, and that folder is empty. You have to remember that this folder is inside your operational system, so you are free to open it and see its contents. You can right-click here and choose Reveal in Finder. And once you do this, Finder or Windows Explorer or whatever other operational system you're using is going straight to this folder here under Home, My Name, Projects, Zenva, Unity Audio, and then Assets. So what we want to do here is to get a collection of assets which you can download with this course. And you're going to use this one, unityaudioassets.zip. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it in the assets folder. Then we're going to double click this zip file so all of its contents are going to be extracted. And then we're going to get rid of the zip file, no longer necessary. Once you do this, you go back to Unity. And you're going to have to sit back a little bit more for it to process the necessary files. Okay. After just a few seconds, 2 seconds I think, you have the Unity Audio Assets folder in your Assets folder. Inside we're going to see some files here. So we have 3 audio files which are going to be used in this project. First of all, we have this dump truck MP3 file. If you press play here in the inspector, you can hear it. Then we have a cricket audio, which is, as the name suggests, we're going to use this along with a tree. And then we have a little background music that you might want to use as well. Just to give a little bit of a mood in this test scene. Okay. Now, we have 3 different 3-dimensional models, which are using the OBJ extension, okay? And basically, this is the information for the 3D files that we're going to use here. And along with these files, we have a few images here, which are basically the textures that are going to be used here. It's just a color map, basically, to help all of these assets use them in a very easy way, okay? So now that we have these 3 things, we need to think about something. Okay, we're going to have a 3-dimensional environment, but how exactly are we going to navigate in this environment? We need to find a way to try things like get closer to a tree, get further from a tree, you know, walk around trucks and enter certain areas of the environment. So to do these things, it's interesting for us to use Unity's character package, because we can easily add a 3-dimensional character that you can control with the first-person perspective. It's like you're playing an FPS game in your Windows or Mac device. You use the WASD keys to walk around, and you use the mouse to look around as well. So notice that this didn't come with our Unity Audio Assets folder because this belongs to Unity. So you can easily import this by clicking in the Assets option here in the menu, then import package, and finally characters. Once you click there, you're going to see the import Unity package window, which is this one. Okay, we have a couple of things here. But make sure everything is selected just so you don't have any problems with missing files. Okay, make sure all of the checkboxes are ticked. If you're not, just click on the All button here, and then you have to click Import. So you're going to have to wait a little bit longer than before because we're going to have multiple different characters here, even though we are just interested in one character. Okay, and you're going to see how easily it is going to be to build this environment and then start working in this kind of a sandbox kitchen sink project. It's going to be very easy, and we're going to see one thing at a time. Okay, so once this is complete, we're going to work on adding our three-dimensional assets in the hierarchy here. Okay, so let's wait just a little more time. There we go. We have the standard assets folder here. And now we're going to move on to the next video where we're going to build this three-dimensional scenario. We need to do a few adjustments here and there to the import settings, but it's going to be pretty quick. All right? So right now, we're going to move on to the next lesson.